smart. Everybody's gotta do their part. Kids for safety know what to do. They got some things they wanna share with you. So come along and join the fun. 'Cause safety is for everyone, everyone. Learn the rules of safety and know what to do. Be a kid for safety and be proud of it too. Play it safe, do your part. Everybody's gotta be safety smart.
Scary enough. Not knowing what to do in case of a fire is a nightmare. But don't worry, we'll show you exactly what to do in the event of a fire. But first, let's find out what causes fires and how to prevent them from someone who knows.
The sun rises up in the morning with its bright yellow rays. The sun is a ball of fire that lights and heats our days. Then fire is something we all need to cook and heat our homes. But fire isn't always good, and there's something you should know. Fire is hot and it can burn. Fire safety is something you should learn. Fire is hot and it can burn. Fire safety is everyone's concern. Don't store piles of rags and paper, 'cause they could catch a blaze. Check your smoke detector at least every 30 days. Fix all cords that need repair, they'll make more than a shock. It could cause a fire, the same is true when you overload a socket. 'Cause fire is hot and it can burn. Fire safety is something you should learn. Fire is hot and it can burn. Fire safety is everyone's concern. Keep fluids like turpentine and gas sealed and airtight. Store them away from heat because they could ignite. You should never play with matches. Don't ever take that dare. Only use a stove to cook when a parent is there. 'Cause fire is hot and it can burn. Fire safety is something you should learn. Fire is hot and it can burn. Fire safety is everyone's concern. 'Cause fire is hot and it can burn. Fire safety is something you should learn. Fire is hot and it can burn. Fire safety is everyone's concern.
Knowing how to prevent a fire is important, and every home should have a fire marshal, someone who looks out for fire hazards. As a kid for safety, make it your job at your house. To help you remember the fire prevention rules, let's review them.
First, get rid of piles of rags and paper, because they can start a fire.
Be sure to test your smoke detectors every 30 days to make sure they're working.
Have your parents fix all electrical cords that need repair.
Look for overloaded electrical outlets. Too many appliances plugged into one socket could cause a fire.
Keep fluids like gas and turpentine stored in airtight containers and keep them away from heat.
Never use a stove unless your parents are there. You could burn yourself or start a fire.
And remember, never play with matches.
Now those are things you'll need to know to help prevent fires in your home. But what would you do if your house really did catch on fire? Would you know how to escape safely? Watch this and we'll show you how. In case of a fire, it's important to know 2 ways out of every room, either through a window or out a door. If your door is closed, be sure to touch it using the back of your hand. If it's warm, keep the door closed. To keep the smoke and fire from spreading, place sheets or clothes around the crack of the door. If you can't use your door to get out, use your window. If you're on the first floor, you can climb out safely. But if you're on the second floor or higher, you should have a safety ladder and practice using it. If you don't have a ladder, keep the window open and wave some clothing out the window to let someone know you're there. Now, if the door isn't warm, open it cautiously. If the hallway outside is filled with smoke, crawl along the escape route you planned with your family. Be sure to close all doors behind you to keep the fire from spreading. And once you're outside, go to a designated spot to meet your family. And one more thing, never go back inside a burning building for anything. And if your clothes should catch on fire, just do this. Stop, drop, and roll. If you run, it will cause the flames to burn more. By rolling on the ground, you put the flames out. So be sure to talk about fire safety with your parents. And together, make a fire escape plan for your house. It's something every kid for safety should do. Here's how you do it. Have your parents draw out a floor plan of your house, showing all possible escape routes like this. These arrows show you possible ways out of your house. Then practice a home fire drill using your plan, just like you practice a fire drill in school, because practice is the best way to learn fire safety.
Now it's time for a flash quiz on fire safety. See if you know the correct answers to these questions. The smoke alarm in Johnny's house just went on. What is Johnny doing wrong? You notice that when Johnny heard the alarm, he got scared and went to hide in the closet. It's okay to be scared, but you have to remember not to hide. Learn to follow a planned escape route. Here's the next question. Sally is hungry and wants to cook up a snack. What is missing from this picture? You see that Sally is all alone. Remember to be safe. Never use the stove without an adult to help you. It's too dangerous. Now, here's the final question. The smoke alarm in Tommy's house just sounded. He is following his family's planned escape route. But what is Tommy doing wrong? Since the room is filled with smoke, Tommy should be crawling on his hands and knees, low to the ground, where there is cleaner air to breathe.
So be the fire marshal in your house and do your part. Be fire safety smart.
Well, that's Kids for Safety.
Now that you know all the rules, why don't you join us?
Yeah, be a kid for safety too.
You'll be glad you did.
Just do your part. Be safety smart.
Play it safe, play it smart. Everybody's gotta do their part. Kids for safety know what to do. They got some things they wanna share with you. So come along and join the fun. 'Cause safety is for everyone, everyone. Learn the rules of safety and know what to do. Be a kid for safety and be proud of it too. Play it safe, do your part. Everybody's gotta be